Time had slipped by quietly. So in just 2 days, the interns had cycled through a gamut of emotions. So what began as exhilaration had swiftly turned to frustration, then to numbness, and finally to a grudging acceptance of their new life. So, meanwhile, rumors about the tent creature had grown increasingly bizarre. Some claimed to have seen the tent move silently on its own. Others spoke of it shaking violently without any apparent cause. A few even reported hearing strange noises emanating from the tent during late-night trips to the restroom. Anyway, as a result, they were now more reluctant than ever to venture into the mine after dark. So inside the mine, at that very moment, Ming was quite pleased with his progress over the past few days. Previously, his training had been interrupted by miners appearing in the middle of the night, slowing his progress. But now, due to the eerie happenings, there were fewer miners disrupting his work, and his training speed had just skyrocketed. Where he used to gain like 16 energy points a day, while mining he now absorbed like 50 points daily from the energy stones, a staggering improvement. Such progress was unmatched at the first star stage. Anyway, back when he was in the shop, his daily training could only increase his energy by just E points. Ming was confident that by the end of his internship, he would reach new heights. However, he was now facing a new issue. Ming's mood darkened as he recalled that today factory inspectors had come by. Oh, fortunately, they arrived in the afternoon, by which time the waste rocks had already been cleared. Otherwise, his energy absorption activities might have been exposed. So, determined to continue his work, Ming left his tent, and as he scrutinized the rocks beneath him, like his eyes fell on the mining zone in the distance. The mining zone was an undeveloped area, so though dangerous, it was not lethal. When otherwise, it would have been sealed off anyway. Small ferocious beasts or monsters occasionally appeared there, and the energy concentration was incredibly high. With cautious steps, Ming crossed the safety line and picked up an energy stone. Literally, the surge of energy was immediate and powerful, far more intense than outside. Excited by the find, he decided to venture further. So he knew that while the mining zone might present some risks, such as encountering small creatures, he could always turn and run. He prepared his cards, moved his tent closer to the safety line, and continued deeper into the mine to absorb energy. So as he made smooth progress in card production, Ming's excitement grew. So, yet he remained on high alert. So as the originator of Thero's tent creature, Geo legend, he knew that unexpected dangers could arise. Suddenly, a thunderous noise echoed from a distance. Ming paused, realizing it was the sound of workers in the mining zone. The noise soon stopped, replaced by a gruff voice demanding seeing and you dug it out yet. Another voice replied, seeing not yet so.
Right here, keep digging. But we've reached the safety line. Always, according to regulations, we can't dig any further. Always. Gigi, the sharp crack of something breaking the air was followed by a cry of pain.
The gruff voice roared in Ngurical, remember you do as I say? Got it, guy? The thunderous noise resumed, and Ming frowned deeply. So. The threatening tone suggested trouble, and he felt it was best not to get involved. So he quickly decided to leave the mining zone and explore a different section of the mine to continue his card making. So, realizing he was powerless in the current situation, he focused on improving his strength, building up his cards, and aiming to reach a higher level before his internship ended. So, during the next 6 days, Ming redoubled his efforts in card production. Factory inspectors visited several times but found nothing amiss. Despite the reassurance, he remained vigilant anyway. Today, however, Ming noticed something strange. His tent had suddenly stopped moving, as if it had bumped into something. Carefully opening the tent, he discovered another tent had appeared beside his. So the occupant of the other tent also noticed the disturbance and unzipped their tent, revealing a familiar face.